The weight of anger, a lesson in letting go. Once, in a quiet village nestled between green hills, a wise monk named Kavi arrived to teach the people about peace and wisdom. The villagers, curious yet hesitant, gathered around him under a large banyan tree. Among them was a man named Arjun, who was known for his temper. Kavi the monk began with a simple question. What do you think is heavier, a stone you carry in your hand or the anger you carry in your heart? The villagers murmured among themselves. Some said the stone, others guessed anger. Arjun, skeptical, scoffed and said, "A stone has weight you can measure. Anger is just a feeling. How can it be heavier?" Kavi smiled gently. "Let me show you," he said. He picked up a clay pot and filled it with water. Holding it out at arm's length, he asked, "Is this pot heavy?" The villagers shook their heads. "Not really," one of them said. Kavi nodded. "But if I hold it like this for an hour, what will happen?" "Your arm will ache," a child exclaimed. "And if I hold it for a day?" "You'll feel pain, and you might even drop it," an elderly woman replied. "Exactly," Kavi said, placing the pot down. "The weight of the pot hasn't changed, but the longer I hold onto it, the heavier it feels. But carry it for hours, days, or years, and it will weigh down your heart and mind." The villagers nodded thoughtfully, but Arjun remained skeptical. "What if someone deserves my anger? Should I not carry it then?" Kavi looked at Arjun with compassion. "Let me ask you this. If someone gives you a gift, but you refuse to accept it, to whom does the gift belong?" Arjun frowned. "It still belongs to the giver." "The same is true for anger," Kavi explained. "If someone directs anger at you and you refuse to accept it, it stays with them. By choosing not to hold on to anger, you free yourself from its weight." For the first time, Arjun's face softened. He bowed his head slightly and said, "I understand now. Holding on to anger is like carrying that pot. It only causes me pain." Kavi smiled. "Exactly. Let go of what weighs you down and you will find peace." The lesson stayed with the villagers, and even Arjun began to notice the lightness that came with releasing his anger. The banyan tree's shade became a place where the villagers often reflected on the wisdom they had learned, carrying forward the practice of letting go.